Financial advice, and I'll be back. Get ready for New Titan 888 Decode with a little twist of Super Bowl. Give me a second. I need to get a drink. I need to get my shit together, and then we're gonna get into this motherfucking decode. Maxie. All right, Maxie. Watch out, pal. It's time to get it on, baby. Come on, watch it. You're gonna knock this over. Okay? Give me some space. You fed. I gave you treats. All right. Actually, hold on. I need something to hold this phone up for me. Alrighty. All right. Good morning, hello, good night. I have no idea where everybody is, but here is morning. How you doing? Rise and shine, rise and grind. How you doing? Maxie, I'm doing a video, Papa. Stop, there's no more treats. That's it, you got enough. Cut it out. Oh yeah, I mean, it's everywhere, Papa. It's everywhere, up in the sky. All love, all love. Love back right at you. Oh, Papa, come here. I love you all, guys. I love you all. What up, go he? All right, let's get on with this decode over here now. All right, we're going to get into a new Titans video here. Don't fucking act up on me now. What is this, man? What is all this? Hold on a second. What? What? Excuse me, guys. Everything just went blank and fucking everything just shut off on me. I lost all my places right now, and what the fuck? Honestly. You gotta be kidding me, man. All right, well, listen. Whoever stays gets to see it, and whoever's fucking tired of waiting, see you later. I don't know what to tell you at this point now. Oh, now it pops up. You son of a bitch.
Welcome to Crypto Hell. Today is going to be a big one. We'll break it all down for you. There's a lot of news that is affecting where the market is.
I'm not reading anything yet. I'm just trying to set myself up. Everything just reset it on me, and I just gotta.
BTCC, and this is a place
I gotta go back now.
And start doing all.
And I gotta shut this guy's volume down. Come on, I gotta do all this over again. I'm telling you, man, they don't make it easy for me. They don't make it easy for me, but it's okay, because I won't be stopped. I will not be stopped. This is going to be an important decode here. Important decode here.
Greetings. Islam, shalom, assalamu alaikum, hola, and all the many words of peace throughout all the human family. Today, we're going to do it. Good to see you. We're going to talk about Homer's proton accelerator. Very important. This is very, very important. Oh, without question, the Simpsons are talking about protons.
Shout out to
They're talking
NEWTITAN888,
about
everybody.
proton.
Shout
I'm
out to
sorry
this
if
guy,
people's feelings are
NEWTITAN888.
hurt. This is not about hurting people's feelings. This is for me and my personal opinions about decoding. This is decoding. I love cryptography, and these are cryptic messages.
Okay.
And I like to decode. So let's get into it.
He's going to explain stuff to you. I'm not going to play the whole video.
Proton.
Okay.
What it means. Let's look at this together. Proton. It says proton.
I'm gonna pass this because I want him to get the credit for his video. So go watch what he talks about proton and all that other stuff.
Exciting new product.
He's going to show you a few things here.
The suit. This represents being wrapped. This represents the digital asset being wrapped. These are protons, and protons are particles. Let's go further into it.
Let's speed this up a little bit.
And emotion. So they walk him over. Now, this is representing the digital asset being wrapped. This, of course, we know is a dog. But remember, he's connected through the suit, and they flipped it on you. Dog, backwards says God. And these are particles. This represents the God particle. Let's come over here, which is called the...
Now, I want you to see, I could just bring it up to you like that. You see how he has purple atoms on the suit, right? Purple atoms on that suit. Okay, pay attention, because this shit right here connects to Super Bowl, boy.
Higgs boson. It says, how was the Higgs boson discovered and announced? It says the Higgs.
All right, we're not gonna go. You want to hear the explanation?
Now,
you listen to his video.
Acceleration. You have the movement of the particles.
Give the man
the
credit.
Particles are moving now, and it's accelerating this.
So it says particles are moving. God particle.
Backwards, it's
the dog
is spelled God, and these are particles. Let me go over here.
This is what he says.
Again, this represents, and I'm not saying that's God. I'm saying backwards, it's dog is spelled God, and these are particles.
Okay, particles, God, God particle.
Homer's proton accelerator. That was a scene because they're talking about the Higgs boson. They're talking about CERN, capital C, capital E, capital. They slam protons against each other hard as they can. In this sense, there was to knock certain things loose, which are called gluons. And I feel that gluons represent, then it will flow. This through here, the movement, since these are protons. Give me just a moment. Let's get back to it. These protons are starting to move. That's the money, the liquidity, the color here. Color represents what I told you before represents gold, colloidal. So once they're moving, that's the liquidity moving. And that's the proton accelerator here, which is called CERN. Let's go further. It says CERN particle accelerator. It says the CERN particle accelerator is a large scientific facility used for conducting experiments in physical physics and particle physics. It says the European Organization for Nuclear, like on The Simpsons. The nuclear research known as CERN is an intergovernmental organization that operates the largest particle.
Like I said, listen to his video.
Think about that. Let's see what questions we have. You have any questions? I've never understood the gold bullion of 1985.
Hold on a second. He talks about...
In the sense, see this exciting new product, and they're bringing out the suit. This represents being wrapped. This represents the digital asset being wrapped.
Proton?
These are protons, and protons are particles. Let's go further into it.
See, he just says it there. He explains
and
what those... Now...
Do they walk him over?
Hold on a second. I want to add something to this.
This is representing being wrapped.
Now, see this here? Now, this, when I'm looking at this also, this is a bar, right? That is a bar, and that is a silver bar, and these are wheels. The wheels represent proton, okay? You can see, he even mentions it, this is a wrapping thing. This is protons on the suit for wrapping on the WebAuth wallet, which I think will be backed by silver bars, and the wheels show you proton there, okay? That's why these guys also got red and yellow, red and blue. Red and blue make purple, okay?
These are protons, and protons are particles.
And also understand that suit is black and white. Proton is the purple, and the black and white represents the WebAuth wallet, because in the wallet, that's where you fucking wrap your tokens in. Understand what's going on.
Let's go further into it.
All right.
And emotion. Do they walk him over? Now, this is representing the digital asset being wrapped.
Okay.
This, of course, we know.
Look at the towers. The trees are the towers. Okay.
He's connected through the suit, and they flipped it on you. Dog,
Oh, shit. You know what I just see here? Remember I did that video on 911 the other day? And I showed you the Halloween where there was the two eyeballs and then the dog was in the middle because dog represents God, right? And God is the fucking kundalini, your consciousness. Well, look at this scene here, too. This can also represent the two twin towers, right? The two towers, the twins, exactly alike. But look where the dog is also in the middle, and everybody's pointing. Even fucking New Titan is pointing, and she's pointing all at the same time. You tell me this is not symbolism. You sleeping, all right? You're sleeping. Anyway, this is the dog. He's right in the middle, the third eye also. This right here just means third eye, high consciousness, level the fuck up, all right? And I'm going to show you, because I'm going to go over to the Simpsons episode, and we're going to go through this episode, all right?
Backwards says God. And these are particles. This represents the God particle that's come over here, which is called the Higgs boson. It says, how was the Higgs boson discovered and announced? It says the Higgs, and its discovery was announced on July 4th. Sounds like a big bang. 2012. Sounds like a big bang to me. Let's go further.
He's going to explain also
now
what comes around them.
Acceleration. You have the movement of the particles. So the particles are moving now, and it's accelerating this. Again, this represents, and I'm not saying that's God, I'm saying backwards, it's dog is spelled God, and these are particles. Let me go over here really fast. Let's see. Homer's proton accelerator. That was a scene.
So just wanted to show you a little bit of what he was saying, all right? Go follow him, NEWTITAN888, all right? Now we're going to get into... All right. So that's his channel right there. Please give a follow to this guy. Where is he? Right here. NEWTITAN888. Only with that monocle right there. All right. This guy's always killing it. This is the reason why I got into Proton, everybody. This is the reason why I'm able to see what I see. Because this gentleman right here was able to put it in fair terms and a little bit more easier for me to understand that Proton will be one of the chosen ones, okay? Now, let's go over... Oh, where are you? There we go. All right. Okay. This, my friends, season 12, okay? Episode 9. This is 3 and 9, okay? This represents to me, this episode that New Titan was just showing you, represents 3-9, okay? 3 9s connects to silver for me, okay? And gold and precious metals, whatever you want to say. You're going to start acting up now and start kicking me off. All right, you gotta give me a second. Because this thing is very temperamental. She's going to keep kicking me off. All right. I have to lower this so I don't get a copyright. And this is going to be a while because I'm going to go through the whole thing here. We're going to put... Actually, let's put on these so I don't have to play this and get a copy strike. All right. We're going to go through this episode right here. I'm going to show you something later, but see her fucking kind of like silverish blue, her saxophone? I'll go over that later, though. Oh, no. This ain't the one. This ain't the one. What's going on over here? Trying to fucking bamboozle me right here. I'm telling you, this is going to be a very long decode and maybe tedious one, so... I don't even know which one this one is. Oh, this is 21. No. We got to go to 9. Okay, episode 9. Here we go. All right, now we're back. Now we're back here. I'm just going to show you, look, right off the bat, look at, there's the football, right? Foosball. That right there shows you Super Bowl. I just wanted to show you, but we're going to start from the beginning, though. Come on, man. All right, here we go. Where's that paper I had? I had some timestamps on here. I'm going to go to the 5-minute. All right, look at the web. Okay, look at the web, and you know shrimps, right? When they tell you when you have a small bag and stuff like that, they say you're a shrimp guy. Right? Look at. I'm just saying, she does prawn power. She's a shrimp in the web. Okay, that to me just kind of showing me about Metallicus, the little man. Okay, the shrimp that nobody really wants to talk about, saying their liquidity is all dried up, this, that, and the third. Okay. I can't show you everything, all right? Because we want to make sure we got to get. Oh man, it's not gonna let me do this now. Sorry, I'm sorry, but this is gonna keep knocking me off, and it's gonna be a little annoying. But let's fast forward this. Actually, can I speed this up? Yeah, we need to speed this up. Now look at this pipe bomb. Okay, something's about to blow. Something's about to blow. You remember in Batman, right? With Bane inside the freaking the football area. Look at the proton symbols. You seen the star? Now, look at this. Remember, they are blocking out the T, okay? And now when they block out the T here, what do I look at? I look at Yoda. Yoda. Y-O-D-A. Yoda. Okay? That's what I get there. And if you know, Yoda is connected to silver. All right? I'm not reading anything, guys, so I'm just trying to get through with this thing. I'll be back with the comments after. But right here, I see Yoda, okay? And look at, they're excited. And you know, this guy represents church. There's the bull, okay? This is what I think. We're going to have a bull run coming up, man. Who knows? Tomorrow's big day tomorrow. Big day. Okay, the cow. Now look at what she says. The Cowardly Lion. What movie did they have a cowardly lion? In The Wizard of Oz. OZ, ounces, gold, silver. Something's about to happen. I'm telling you, but wait, I'm telling you. Right? Look over here. I didn't even notice that, but I just noticed that now. She says Cowardly Lion. To me, that's Wizard of Oz right there. Okay? And then this guy stands up, right? Worst convention ever. Pay attention. Because this could be where they show some shit during the commercials, and this could be one of the worst experiences people have. All right? Conventions where people get together. Where else are people going to get together? At the Super Bowl. And then I say if they show some type of files, and look at it, they have videos back here. Okay? Something about videos. Yo, Starship, you made it, huh? Good morning, my man. Good morning. Proton Rick, everybody. What up, Matt, Fred? So we just showed the Cowardly Lion that represents the Wizard of Oz, okay? There's your O as well, too. Lawsuits, maybe about Ripple. There's the Kai. Now there's your wave. Look at liquidity. Noah's Ark is about to happen. A biblical time is coming. What's biblical also? The Noah's Ark, right? Water, floods. We're about to get a financial tsunami coming soon. Look at this thing. It's trying to freeze up on me. So 5-minute mark. Then you got your black and white here, right? No color. You got your black and white. Representing the WebOff wallet. Remember, I can't just keep showing you everything. See, it goes back to color. Here's like I told you, this represents the Twin Towers. They're bringing out this. This is the metal bar on wheels. The wheels represent proton. Those are protons on him. The black and white represents the WebOff wallet. There's the God particle. Okay, the Kundalini right here also. God. The dog is God. The 2 eyeballs, and then you have your Kundalini, your third eye. Okay, there's your third eye. All right. Now this guy goes here. Liquidity. This guy's taking a piss now. All right. He's taking a pee. Homer didn't take off his suit. He's weeing in the bathroom, and this is what's showing. So just giving you that. That's liquidity there. Now, see how they showed you the smoke screen, right? The atom. And then he's talking about money. Watch what he says down over here. Okay, and he's talking about the suit as well too. Remember, I told you the suit represents Proton and the WebAuth wallet. And look, he's doing horse things, okay? Because we're having the horse here. You seen that? He was pretending like he was riding the horse. Look at worth billions, right? Worth billions. And then he goes running straight to the bank, right? Hold on. First bank. So Homer goes running. Homer goes running to First Bank, okay? Could it be possible that, remember Marshall went to the museum, the first museum, whatever it was, that first bank that he went to, and he made his deposit or whatever. Could it be so simple that maybe Marshall's going to be part of the first digital crypto bank? Maybe. I'm not saying I'm correct. I'm just saying maybe. But funny enough that he's talking about that suit and how the suit could be worth billions. And then Homer goes running to the bank. Okay? Yes. And you can tell this is probably even looking like a credit union because there's only one guy working in the bank. Okay? I'd like to withdraw my life savings, please. Because this gets interesting. Watch this scene.
And hurry.
Now, look at this. This guy is wearing a gray silver shirt, okay? With a purple tie. To me, that's a connection to Proton and Silver. Go watch Starship's video. He'll show you in gematria form about gold and silver, okay? Now, I zoom out a little bit. What do I see here? I know that we're going to have some type of eclipse going on. So we got this going right over the sun, which to me represents an eclipse. And then we have a Z shape. Z is the 26th letter in the alphabet, which represents this year because we're in 2026. Okay? That's what I see. Okay?
Oh, you're the point. He's behind that plant.
Now he goes behind the plant. See, he goes behind the plant. Now we're planting because we're having a new seed, a new bank, first bank, plant. Okay? There's something about Andy, and I don't know. They use candy, but Andy is some type of keyword because I keep seeing it. Okay? Now, see, the candy was all different colors. Oh. Hold on one second. I got to slow this down. Give me 1 second. So now, see, Homer's asking for his life savings, right?
Sir, your life savings.
Come on with this fucking thing, man.
Emotion Incorporated. Yes, I see it.
Okay.
Here's your candy. Oh, sucker! Sir, your life savings.
See? He says your life savings. To me, I'm thinking they're talking about Proton. You see that little handle on the volt? Okay? Talking about gold and silver and all that other stuff. And then he's got this money. But look what the money is wrapped in. A gray band, okay? Remember the bluebacks? The bluebacks, okay? All set on silver. Gray door, silver handle. All right? Got the whole community up in here. That's what's up. Let's go. Let's get it. But this is very important. Watch what this happens right here. Watch this.
Yes.
We're talking about crypto here, right? We're talking about crypto and silver. What does Homer see? He looks at the money, and what does he say? Oh, yes, I see that's in a bill form, paper form, okay? He's like, paper form. Now, what did I tell you to do? I've been telling you, you need to take your paper fucking monopoly money and transfer it over to an asset, okay? Look, he's even telling you here, if you pay attention, if you have an open mind, you'll see what I'm saying. I see that it's in bill form. Now, what does he do after this? Let's find out. Look at the little gray atom there, too. Okay? He goes IPO to mall. He goes to the mall and IPO. Okay? And what's he saying? I'd like to buy 500 shares of Animation Corp. So he's taking his fucking, I told you, you're taking your paper money and you're transferring it over to an asset, okay? To an asset. But it even gets better. Watch this. He's here buying, he's over here trying to buy shares, okay? He's trying to buy an asset. Watch what they show you here.
Okay. Now, before I execute this order, are you sure you
See?
understand the risks of stock ownership?
Ownership, right? Ownership. Doesn't the Metallicas tell you that your ownership, that you will own your shit, right? That you will be your own bank, that you will own your stuff? And look at this guy. Look at this guy in the blue suit. What did I tell you about blue being silver? Look at these girls got coins on their nipples. Look at this. And it's forming like a wing, okay? Because we're about to soar. We are about to fucking soar. Look at all the dollar bills in it. And you think I'm playing around. I told you about King Kong is Proton, right? Right? Oh. Hold on. I just noticed something. Okay, I just noticed something. So when he thinks about the risk of ownership, money, right? And what they were just doing?
Absolutely.
What are they doing here as well, too? If you ever watched the show, the rockets about to blast off, that's what they're doing. They're doing the same dance as the rockets. Pay attention. The rockets are coming. We're about to blast off this year. And then I told you that, look, we're in the money dancing, and I told you King Kong is fucking Proton. Where'd they get the fucking monkey from? Okay, you heard the monkey. Oh my God. So didn't just something happen with Trump? Didn't he post something with monkeys and stuff like that? I'm just saying. Just connecting things. I don't want to get into politics or racism. I'm just showing you that there was a reference yesterday on fucking monkeys. Period. I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying there was a monkey reference yesterday. Now, Homer was just at the spot buying assets, saying he's in the money, dancing with King Kong as Proton. And then what do they show you right after that? They show you this, the atoms. They're showing you who is fucking King Kong, who is the Proton. They're showing you the atoms, the rockets, okay? And right after this guy just bought assets and traded his paper money for assets, they're showing you this, the smoking gun, the nuclear energy. Who's just did a deal with the nuclear energy guy? Huh, Mr. 47. Mr. 47. Look at this. Aren't they gray? Aren't they silver stacks? Proton and silver? Aren't they silver stacks in your face all day? Wake up. Wake up, people. Don't get sucked in by these other influencers. Automated stock price. Okay? I told you we're gonna see $501. 500 protons.
What is this crap?
What should it say here? Watch this. Like what she says here. Yahoo, right? He just said Yahoo because he got excited. Yahoo up 6 1/4. 6. All right, watch this. 6 1/4, right? But really, we flip that 6 to a 9, and what do we get? Sterling silver stamp, 925. Pay attention to the fucking numbers. Pay attention. This guy got excited for silver, okay? Yahoo! When you get excited, you say Yahoo! And then, watch this. Weren't they showing you shit about the broadcasting system? Weren't they saying something about the broadcasting system? On the Super Bowl? Watch the next one right here. Watch. Broadcasting, Fox broadcast down 8. Oh no! I didn't even notice that.
What is this crap?
Okay. Check this out. And then even realize this. I just seen the broadcasting. Fox Broadcasting. That's exactly what's happening at the Super Bowl. Broadcasting. And what date is it being played on? The fucking 8th, which is tomorrow. Down 8. Broadcasting down 8. Are we going to see it crash tomorrow? If they show any shit during the Super Bowl, you better believe that the market is going to crash on Monday. Okay? On Monday. Tomorrow, boy. I know I'm going to get copy strike on this thing. It's all good. All right, so where's my next time stamp at? See, now, look what Homer says also. He's holding the proton symbols, that certificate. You're my ticket out of this hellhole. You're my ticket out of this hellhole. You better hold on tight. Do not get fearful, all right, if the market crashes. Do not sell nothing. And then they're talking about the stock market right after that. You seen that plunges? You see that? You see that? They're going to show some shit, man. Broadcasting, they said it. Some shit is about to go down. We're going to see a fucking market crash over here. I can't say that 1,000%. I can't say 1,000% that's going to happen, but I'm just saying there's a lot of symbolisms happening over here about fucking market crash. I didn't even notice that part until they just said it. Look at his freaking, look at his light fixtures. I just noticed that too. Look at his light fixtures up here. Look at his light fixtures. And look at my light fixtures. Ah! Come on, you don't tell me I'm in the Matrix right now? All right. Look at maple syrup, they say. The maple coin, the silver coin. The maple is one of the most popular fucking silver coins out there. Maple. You lost all your money. See, you're talking about money over here. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Hold on a second. I just seen something else. We're doing live decode here. I'm freestyling this. All right? So you got to bear with me. You got to bear with me. Here it is. Come on. Come on, Marge. There it is. There it is. Stock market. There it is. I'm going to show you something right here. See, salt and pepper? Salt and pepper to me means S&P. S&P is part of the stock market. You lost all your money in the S&P 500? I don't know. I'm just saying. It's weird how the salt and pepper is in the same frame as she's saying, you lost all our money. But remember I showed you the video. There's a crazy bounce, okay? I showed you. Go look at my other video on the 9/11 decode show. And I showed you that there's going to be a fucking... there's going to be a fucking downfall like you've never seen before. People are going to panic, and then all of a sudden, it's going to skyrocket. You've seen the Rocketeers on here, okay? Look! I didn't even notice. Look at the proton. Look at the silver cups with the proton symbols. Oh boy! Oh boy! All right, let's keep going because we're going to go right through this whole thing. I didn't lose all the money, see, because he had cowbell, cow cash, right? Cash cow, cash cow. Cash cow. Hold on. See, everything's blue? Look, everything's blue. Blue blanket, blue headboard, blue pillows, blue hair, blue. Blue. See? And he's talking about circuit money. So he's talking about pregnancy, a baby, a new addition. See, uterus. Okay? Talking about new addition right there. Just like that video I showed you with Jesus coming out of the vagina cave. Look at the monkey scene again, right? They're making another monkey connection. Something's about to happen this weekend. Military and all this other shit. Medical. Something's about to happen. Telephone. Cell phone. Oh, they're showing atoms up there. Hold on a second. But we got to go through this whole episode. Monkey. Look at the periodic table. See the periodic table? Metal, okay? And burns, it's burning. Oh, hold on a second. Look what she says, desert breeze. A desert is dry, right? Liquidity, dried up, desert breeze. The freeze, breeze freeze. We're having a freeze right now, right? Keep saying dangerous weathers, dangerous temperatures. Look at this guy's colors also. Goblin mode. get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. See the colors, red and blue, there's purple, smart.
We're gonna get some subjects. He's a little too well fed to be a wino. Hey, what's that? Zoom in on section 8. Dandy.
Okay, now I want you to see this part here.
He's a little too well fed to be a wino. Hey, what's that? Zoom in on section.
Now you see how they were just looking at Homer's brain? It was all blue, right? He has a crayon stuck in there. But I want you to see something. Zoom in on section 8. They're making another 8 reference on here, okay? They're making another 8 reference. 8 could be the Super Bowl day, because the Super Bowl is being played on the 8th. But the fire horse starts on week 8, okay? So we got the fire horse starting on week 8. Then we got the Super Bowl playing on 2-8, wealth number. Also remember, the fire horse starts on 217. That's another wealth number. 2 and 17. 7 plus 1 is 8. So that's another 2-8 reference, okay? Look at it, it's all blue, okay? And it's got a crayon stuck in there.
20 degrees.
Now, hold on one second, because I just want to show you something. I want to show you something about crayons and stuff. Where is it? Check this out here. Yes. Crayons have a direct connection to silver, primarily through Crayola's specialized metallic and shimmery themed crayon lines. Now, you can read the rest. I'm not going to really get into it, but I will show you. Silver crayons, okay? Was also produced. Just showing you how the symbolisms is all in here. And look when it came out. Very early Crayola lineup, 1903. Remove the 0. You got 3-9. Sometimes the 1 is not there as well, too. So this is also connected to 3-9. This is season 12, which is 3, episode 9. 3-9. 3-9. And look at, fuck it. It says 1903 and then 9-12. What is this? This is the 12th episode. This is the 12th season, 9th episode. You can't make connections like this. Anyway, what else I got here? Okay. And we said yes, the content. So that, I told you this is about the animation, the suit and everything, right? This guy was in an animation suit, right? So if you look at animation, it's connected to protons as well, and it's connected to silver. You can read the rest of it if you want. I'm not going to go through it. All right. And then for the people, I just wanted to see a little bit more. It just tells you literally here. Okay. So there's my connection between that crayon and silver and protons. So, hold on a second. Ooh.
Hey, what's that?
Look what it says. Section 8, right? So 8, and then look what they say over here. 8 and 20 degrees. Okay. It just showed you 8, section 8, move it over 20 degrees. That's Super Bowl date, 2-8, or a horse year, which is 217, which is 2828. Either we see something happening this weekend, or we're going to have to wait another week, all right? Something's about to fucking go. Okay. I'm just going to say this one thing because it just popped in my head. Do not be surprised if the power goes out, okay? If they show some shit on Sunday, it's going to be fucking chaos. People are going to get into their feelings, and the streets are going to be filled with so much negative energy out there that I would not be surprised if this is the time that they do the 10 days of darkness. Because after 10 days of the 8th, if you include the 8th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, the 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 10th day is the 17th. This is the horse year, okay? I don't want to put fear into you. I'm just saying, do not be surprised. And who gives a shit? Just prepare yourself. Get some water today. Go out there, get some water, get some candles, get whatever you think you need for the next 10 to 2 weeks, okay? Just in case shit happens, okay? I don't know, but I'm just saying it's just weird right now, all right? Because this connects to the Super Bowl right here. We just connected the 2-8 code right here, okay? Section 8, rotating 20, okay? That's 2-8. That's a wealth number, okay? And blue. And that's all you see is blue with these numbers over here. Silver, baby. Let me show you the crayon.
Mr. Simpson, I'm afraid you have a crayon lodged in your brain.
A crayon in my brain? But I've had thousands of head x-rays. How come no one ever noticed it before? Oh, I can answer that. Me too, well.
Do you have any idea?
He's wearing a shirt like that, a pinkish shirt, like fucking Back to the Future. Like that pinkish shirt.
Well, I always feel so
The
good.
purple clock up here. You know what's up.
I think that's all of them.
Mr. Simpson, this could be responsible.
Look at the Kundalini. Look at that. 3 bows. Could be Ripple, the Kundalini. And they're doing labs in the back, okay? You know, Ripple Labs and all that other stuff. Fractionalize with the colors, proton.
Could possibly kill you.
Okay?
Increase my killing power, eh? Let's do it.
Look, you feel smart over here. He's got a gray shirt on. Well, it looks grayish over here.
It is. I don't believe it. Say something else smart.
Dr. Joyce Brothers may be well known, but her psychological credentials...
Now, when I'm talking about silver, you remember about the Hunt brothers, right? Look, he even mentions brothers here. I'm telling you, there's just references of silver. See? Joyce brothers, okay? Joy brothers. Hunt brothers, okay? They're connected to silver. Like I said, it's about silver here. I'm going to show you, too. They're going to the library, okay? That's like, you know, the Vatican. You know, they got the books down on the bottom. Okay? Now, she wants to go to the library. I bet she does, because look where it says silverfish. You seen that? Let me go back one more time for everybody who missed it. Okay? Telling you, we're going to get an explosion. Oh, my battery's about to run out. Hold on, I need to plug in. Oh, my tablet. Before I lose this tablet. Hold on a second. And we got power. This thing wants to fucking mess with me now. Come on, this thing right here. Unreal. You really knocked me off? I'm telling you, bro, they don't want me showing this. They don't want me showing this. They just knocked me off again. Hold on a second. Now I gotta find where the hell I was. Hopefully it just starts where I was. There we go. Back to regular programming.
Everything from Pop on Pop to
Yeah, I told you it's gonna be a tedious one. All right, this is a freestyle one, so you gotta bear with me. Now we got the buffering going on. See, this is what happens. This is what they want.
say library or Tamari.
This is the last time. I'm not even gonna pause it. I'm just gonna let this shit play out. Silverfish, and bookworms. I mean, a virus could be happening. Look what he says. He says pop. We know that Metallica is pop, pop, pop. All right. We know that Metallica is connected to the pop over here. So everybody hopped on the pop. Everyone's about to hop on Metallica. You understand? Everybody hopped on the pop. Okay? Bringing people together. Okay? Community.
Now, hold still. Nothing cracks a turtle like Leon Uris.
Now watch. I'm going to show you this. Now look at this guy. Okay? He says, dang it. I want you to go back and go watch my 9/11 decode. That was like either yesterday or 2 days ago. Go back. It was 2 days ago. Go back and watch it. Okay? I connect this to the Super Bowl. You know why? Because look at owl. He says owl, dang it, owl. He hurt his hand. But that, to me, looks like owl. O-W-L, O-W-L, owl. Weirdly enough, when I come over here, it's at this time frame at 13. You can see 1337. Okay, in the middle, you got 3/3, which is March 3rd, and then you got 1/7, the beginning of the horse year for Chinese New Year, and then Chinese New Year ends on 3/3. Just weird how that kind of lines up. But this guy's also got a lobster bib on, okay? He's got a lobster bib on. Did you see the lobster bib? Look it right here. He put the lobster bib on.
Nothing cracks a turtle.
Lobster
like
bib.
me on yours.
Could be the lobster wallet, baby.
Ow! Dang it! Ow!
That sonata may not be a Glenn Gould performance, but I must say it's good as Gould.
See what it says? I must say it's good as gold. It means gold, okay? Like we said, this is about silver, okay? Look at, he's got the silver with the fucking blue pants on. People, you got to understand what the color is, okay? Look at the metallicus, the cubes, okay? The square. The two fucking piles here. Then you got your church guy, okay? I told you it's going to be a biblical event. He's talking about church, okay? On a Sunday. There you go. There's your connection to Sunday, the church scenes, okay? That's Super Bowl on Sunday, okay? And look, there's a little proton over here, too. Remember, he's like, it burns, it burns. And you'll see it real quick. You see it right in the corner of this paper over here. Right there. This little proton symbol. The flame, the phoenix. You understand? The phoenix, the red car, the purple car. Protons on the wheels. There's him with his blue suit as well, too, okay?
Please welcome Homer Simpson. I am here to give hope to the least of you, because we all...
Oh, my God.
Things up your nose. Please welcome Homer Simpson.
Watch this.
I am here to give...
Now, I'm telling you, go back to watch 911. That show has a few connections over here. Because when we seen that big pumpkin rolling down, remember the big pumpkin balloon that was rolling down the freaking street? What was the first street that we seen? Hope Street. He's here to give hope to at least most of those people there. Okay? And I'm going to show you the proton symbol, because that pumpkin could represent the atom, the proton, because it was a round ball, right? It was rolling on Hope Street. It was rolling down on Hope Street. Funny enough, that's the first street that we seen. Now watch the proton signal right here. Watch this.
Hope to the least of you, because we all have a crayon up our nose.
You see, we all have a crayon up our nose, meaning like we all have the power. We all have the power. You just have to remember that you have the power, that it's within you. Okay? Look at all these people, all the different colors and representing different colors. I'm going to show you something right here.
Maybe it's a crayon made of prejudice.
Question.
Yes, no.
Okay? Now look what he says. Nelson asks a question. Okay? Even there's a silver mic over here. Look at this. Okay? With the green fucking tie on. Okay? Because we're about to get fucking paid if you hold silver. Physical silver. Now look what Nelson says. All right? Mormon. That could be Mormon, right? Look at Nelson. I want to show you something with the word Nelson. 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 Now look how I break this down. Oh, let's go down here. Nelson. You take that N, you flip it to a Z. That's a Z, right? Z could represent 26. We got the L in here also. Oh, L, which is God, particle. Then you got the sun, which is shining, okay? You know that the God particle is proton, all right? The boson. The God particle will be shining in 2026. Now, you might think like I'm stretching, but watch what happens to Nelson in here.
Moron says what?
Not being a moron, I wouldn't know. However, we'll go to the radio.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your moron.
You're Mormon. Remember the Mormon was connected to proton and all that stuff? Remember that? They were connecting the Mormon coin and all that to proton. I'm going to show you something. I'm going to read some of these comments real quick over here because I'm sure you guys are saying some shit. Maybe you open my eyes to something. Lord of mercy, I got to read all this shit. Sorry, guys. Okay. Making an easy journey. Cool, cool, cool. What up, everybody? Okay. I want discount price. We might get a discount price. Shout out to New Titan for sure. Listen, I don't know. They could be talking about Cosmos too. So get a bag of Cosmos. What I can tell you. Cover your ass. Yeah, I mean, protons, okay. I'm going to go through this fast, everybody. What up, Rick? Yeah, just reading. I'm just trying to catch up over here because I'm thinking maybe some of you guys can put me onto something that I missed that just open up my mind again. And, sometimes these comments just open up another chamber in the brain, another source of gaining information. Starship in the building. What's up? Frequencies popping out here. Yeah. 100,000 America First Bank to recover. Yep. I would not be able to surprise that Marshall was part of the first digital bank. I'm sure he's going to be the first one doing that. Okay. Crypto Lycan. What's up? Yeah, we need Crypto Lycan up in here. Me, Starship, New Titan, Crypto Lycan. 4 bangers. Oh, this plate? That plate is one of those hot plates. Oh, you were asking this? Yeah, it even looks like a proton with the little dots, funny enough. And little squares and stuff. But no, this is like hot plates. Like, you don't want to burn your shit, so you put this down. When you're putting your pot down. Yeah, man, I'm up all types. Got up early for this one. It was just in my mind, and I got up and I was like, yo, I got to do this decode right now while I still remember, because I'll end up forgetting. Woohoo! That rocket's in there. Spaceman, what's up? What's up, everybody? What's up? Okay. You know that the bear just said about rockets. My next decode confirms it. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. Working a lot. All right, Starship, we got you. Could be right. They could flip the script there, Matt. Black candle. I don't know. That black wax. I'm not too sure what black wax means. I'm gonna have to look into that. Yes, those saw shakers are worth a lot. Ripple. Yep. Dydra could mean today. Yep. 12 monkeys could be. Oh, damn, I have a lot in my freezer. Yeah, well then cook it. Well, listen, it's fucking freezing outside anyway. I don't know if you live on the island, Red Bull, but if it's freezing out anyway, you might as well cook the food and then leave it in the fucking jar outside of your window or some shit. Let the Mother Nature be our freezers right now while the freeze is on. I should have told you so. A decode on Super Bowl said start of the rapture and boom. Ep could be a proton on an electromagnetic pulse. You're onto something. Phoenix currency is coming. All right, Starship said the Phoenix currency is coming. Okay. Love you back. It's all good. I was trying to be nice with $200. All right, cool. I caught up to all your stuff over here. All right, now we're going to get back into it. Now, remember, I just broke down Nelson for you, right? To me, I'm looking at Nelson thinking N is Z. Again, I'll show you again. I'm over here thinking that Nelson means 2026 God particles will be shining. That's what I think. And funny enough, look what they're doing. Look what they're doing to Nelson. I'm going to pull back. Look. Doesn't it look like protons? Look at that. Arrows here. Arrows coming up. That's like a proton symbol to me right there. Okay? That right there is like a proton symbol to me. And he's in the middle. And what does Nelson represent to me is God particles shining in 2026. All right? Now we'll get back into this fucking show here. Be smart. Be cool and smart. And there goes Lisa.
Don't be like me
There
and
goes the
use
proton
your
girl, the proton queen. Yeah, I'll show you again.
You see? It's cool to be
See, cool and smart. And there's she's 8 years old too.
Don't be
Oh
like
my
me.
God.
Use your mind.
Also remember, Lisa is also 8 years old. She's 8 years old. This can happen on the 8th or the 8th week. Okay? She represents proton. You see her hairdo, proton shape.
Paint a painting, sing a song, and dance a dance. Cool to
What does he say here? Look what he says here.
Don't be like me and use your mind. Paint a painting.
Now he says, paint the painting, PP, paint the painting, Pat. Sing a song, SS, sterling silver, proton. Or it could be the PP also. Okay, you know what the PP is. You know what the PP is.
Sing a song and dance a dance.
Look at all the purple seats as well, too. The community, bringing everybody together, cheering and everybody. Everybody cheering. See, then we're talking about budget cuts and all this other shit.
Please evacuate the auditorium before it's bulldozed into a mini mall.
Now, this guy says, leave the auditorium before we bulldoze it. Okay? Watch this.
Unfortunately, due to budget cuts, we are canceling hard music and dance. Please evacuate the auditorium before it's bulldozed.
Now, look what he says. He says, leave this place, right? They probably want you to leave. This is the final shakeout to me. All this price dropping, gold dropping, crypto dropping, the news dropping. People are going to get nervous being attached to fucking Bitcoin. They're going to release themselves because they don't want to be part of this fucking deep, dark world that's behind the story of Bitcoin and, you know, Jeffrey or whatever. But then look what happens. He's like, leave everybody. And then when everybody leaves, they're going to fucking pull the bulldozer on everybody. The mini mall is Metallicus, okay? The mini, the mini, the atom, okay? When you see small or mini, you have to connect that to atom, okay? And what do they say? Bull. Now, would that be Now that I'm thinking about it, imagine they come out with this news, right? They come out with this news. Yo, let's just say they come out with the Jeff news, right? I'm just going to say Jeff. You know what I'm talking about, all right? If they drop the Jeff news during Super Bowl, everyone's going to want to get out of their motherfucking Bitcoin, right? What if they do fucking take out the power, right? Like Starship said, playing his videos about EMP attack, because they've been talking heavy about CMEs, you know, sun, solar flares and everything, the strongest, the most powerfulest, the most fastest. That's conversation that's also in the same time frame as what's all going on. Now, think about this. You want to really wreck people? Fuck up with their psychology and fuck with their money? Put the Jeff shit on Sunday, right? Tomorrow. Air that shit out. People fucking panic. Now you're trying to sell, but now the power's out. You got no power. If you got no power, you ain't doing no fucking trading. You ain't buying nothing. You ain't selling nothing either. And then all of a sudden, you wake up and Bitcoin's fucking maybe at zero or whatever. And I'm not talking about layer zero. I'm talking about like price zero. And people are like, oh my God, because you cannot sell. There was no power for you to fucking sell or anything like that. People in a panic, ready to fucking puke out their buttholes. Then before you know it, the bull run comes. And nobody can catch on to the fucking cheap prices when the market crashes because they don't have any power to fucking tap in. I'm just saying hypothetically. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying hypothetically that could happen. And then, as he says, everybody leave the auditorium. The bulldozing comes in, knocks everybody out the way. See, knocks everybody out the way. And then, boom, they show you the protons again. Funny enough.
Your usual coffee mug?
And coffee's a big fucking thing too in here. Coffee is a big code in here. I don't know the token or what, but coffee is a big one. See, they're talking about mail, proton. They just show you proton and then proton mail. Okay?
How come you're not giving it to Mr. Burns?
Just showing you.
Decided to disintermediate the local authorities and send it straight to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission.
Yeah,
All right.
and just in time. Every day there's more skin on my pillow.
This guy's flaking off. Saying skin over here, but that to me is like little particles of fucking gold and shit like that to me. Anyway.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone with brains in this nuclear plant. Homer's the guy who rigged up my pants with this special codpiece.
Every day there's more.
Now look what he says over here.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone with brains. In this
See, you're smart if you got proton. And then he talks about pants. Levi Stadium. Levi Stadium. Blue jeans. Jeans is pants. I'm just saying. And freedom and protection, baby. Freedom and protection. Freedom equals the Patriots. Okay? The Patriots. Look at they show you the mail too. See how they zoom in? I just want to show you how they zoom in on the mail. Okay? After they talk all this other stuff, look how they zoom in on the mail. Look. Zoom. Proton mail. And then, boom, they show you proton right here, right after the mail thing. You understand? Proton mail. You understand? Proton. Okay? This guy's talking about pants. We're talking about Super Bowl. They're talking about massive layoffs over here, total layoffs, because people that don't have any fucking assets are going to be left. Look at the silver bar. Look at the silver bar and the fucking thing taken off. Okay? Genius. Genius act. Okay?
Hey, you can't hate me.
And there's Homer there. Silver. You're better. The silver is you're better.
Really done it this time, dum-dum.
Okay? Blue and red, purple, and then there's your purple door. See, burn, burn, burn. Burn the fucking supply.
Yeah, nothing burns like an effigy.
Iffy is 8.
Hey, that's me. Stop that.
Okay? And then you got the fire marshal in here too. Look, a fire inspector. You got the fire guy in here. Okay? The fire horse. Fire horse. It's about to happen.
That's right, Brainiac.
It's about to happen. Costs us our jobs. Well, we won't need no work. We won't need any work. Do you understand? If you're holding assets of Metallicas, you won't need any work.
Edna was a man.
Oh. Let's get this on.
It costs us our job, which we need.
Watch
for
this.
working.
Not to mention driving too.
And I was a lot happy. Yeah, before I.
Now, this guy just kicked me off. Okay. Now remember, they're gonna. If they show some shit on here, you're gonna probably even see like females that were men. Okay, you're gonna probably hear shit like that, like these females that you knew that you loved all your life are actually men. That would be some shit that would be shown in those things, right? He even states over here, I was way happier before I knew Dame Eden was a man. Okay, I'm just saying, this is just funny references that these people are talking about. Okay. And he has like that college type of, nerd setup, those alumni setups, right? College football stuff.
Knew Dame Edna was a man.
So that's just weird.
You ain't welcome here no more, smart boy.
I'm detecting a distinct strain of anti-intellectualism in this tavern.
Power off, Einstein. Come on.
So look what he says over here too.
I'm detecting a distinct strain of anti-intellectualism.
Okay. In this tavern. What is a tavern? A tavern is a bar. What is a bar? A bar is a saloon. Saloon is connected to staked loan. Okay. Saloon. Saloon is staked loan. Okay, this is why they have episodes inside the bars. Okay. Anyways, some people won't catch that. But I just finished telling you, right? This guy's over here. He just finished telling you that he was a lot happier that he didn't know that that chick was a man.
In this tavern.
Power off.
Wow. Wow. Look what he says. Didn't I tell you if they show something with Epstein's, right? The guy named Steen, they could shut the power off. I'm just saying, please be safe. If you have kids, please just have something extra on the side, okay? Just in case we got 2 weeks of power off. I don't know what the hell goes on, but just please, this is just weird right now. Power off. And and doesn't his thing start with an E and ends with a Steen? I'm just saying, be careful, people. And there's the wood. There's the wood, okay? He got knocked out with the wood. That's why he's on the floor, collapsed. He got knocked down. See how the dollar that's representing? Oh, man. That I'm just pointing here. Whose house looks like this? Whose house looks like this on an island? Whose house looks like this on a motherfucking island? That is crazy. All right, and they're going to be showing this information where? Because the Super Bowl is going to be played in every country. Right on this right here. Look at the silver jacket.
Einstein.
Why didn't you warn me? Being a brain has alienated me from all my friends.
Dad has a fault.
I'm sure everybody experienced this right here. Look what it says here. Being smart alienates you from your friends.
Being a brain has alienated me from all my
Being too
friends.
smart, trying to put your friends on to wake them up, they just get more far away from you.
Often goes down. In fact, I made a graph.
Look at, and the market goes down.
Well, what gets you through the...
Dad,
Watch
as
this.
intelligence goes up, happiness often goes down. In fact, I made a graph. Hi. I make a lot of...
Now, look at this. People rather be, you see what this means? People rather be happy and stuck in the matrix, being happy with this shit that's going on. Okay, this is exactly what my boy just told me. It's so crazy. He goes, bro, I'm just happy to go to work, get my paycheck, go back home. I don't want to know any of this craziness shit. That's what he tells me. I'm happy to be part of the matrix. And you see how when you're happy and you're stuck in the matrix, still doing the same shit, you just wind up happy. But when you start opening your eyes and you start really seeing what the hell's going on, you become more intelligent. And sometimes you're not as happy as you thought because you were in the land of fucking make-believe over here. You thought it was something real, but it really wasn't. It was just a program running your emotions. Once you understand that, that's your separation. You see that? You got the people up in this corner, and literally you're all the way at this corner. So the people who are awake, you probably feel alone, but it's all good because you know what? You have the power to understand that the simulation works in many evil ways, where your friends and family might not know. But you know what? If they're happy, leave them fucking happy, okay? There's your PP also in there, all right? Leave them happy. Just leave them happy and carry on with your shit. Do what you got to do for yourselves.
Well, what gets you through the day?
Oh, many things.
Look at she says chi. We know that chi is connected to proton, right? Look at swirl. Oh, man.
Through the day.
Look, she says, out of all words, she uses the word swirling. Now, I just seen, if you go watch, I just seen it on the news. That's how I know. I got good photographic memory. I just watched on the news, and they showed you from a bird-eye's view the opening ceremony of the Olympics. Okay, the Olympics equals proton. Take all the rings, and when you cross all the rings into one, you'll get the proton symbol from the Olympics. Okay, they had a swirl on the floor. Go back and go look at the opening ceremony, which is happening yesterday or today. I think today, whatever. There's a swirl on the floor. Just funny enough, she uses the word swirl when we're talking about the same weekend of Super Bowl and the swirl of the opening of the Olympics.
And the best thing is usually a nice long walk.
Okay.
It's a really good idea.
Dun, 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 dun. Hold on a second. Julia Roberts. Leaving the World Behind. That's what I see. Leaving the World Behind. One of her biggest shows. There's your marriage also. Remember, having a new marriage. There's a new partnership coming in.
One groom, two grooms, but you can't. Oh, my medication.
This guy's having a heart attack. He's grabbing his heart. Listen to the cake that has hearts there too. So that's Valentine's Day.
I don't understand.
See everybody stuck in the matrix and how he's smart? You see that, right?
Somebody's not laughing here.
See, somebody's not laughing over here. So when you're onto shit, you know that the program is not going to program you anymore, but everybody else is programmed.
I thought you'd wind up with that rich snob.
Ably played by Bill Paxton.
It's Bill Pullman, you fool!
Point out your plot holes elsewhere.
Point out your plot holes elsewhere.
Wait for the man with the 105 IQ.
There's your 501 code. Jeans, blue-eyed jeans, right? 501. Levi's jeans. You seen it first there. You seen it first. Disney stores have no idea what that means. There's the monkey sniff again, screaming monkey. There's your football scene, okay? That's why I said Super Bowl. They had a football scene right there.
World. Change me back to the Blitz for Booba.
What do you say, Gray? I'm telling you. Look at that gray tie, gray tag. And look, Rick, Proton Rick. Look at that. It says gray, okay? Gray. Silver. Gray. The guy's even got gray hair in here, bro. Okay? The guy's even got gray hair. Could have any color hair, but they got gray hair, as he's saying gray in here. And I told you, white is purity, blue is silver. That's why the LA Dodgers, white and blue team, won it. 17, killed it. All right?
Deed world. Change me back to the Blitz for Boob I won.
I'm sorry, we don't play God here.
That's
See, we don't play God over here. They said we don't play God, okay? Kundalini time coming up.
I shouldn't be.
There's the octopus. 8. Again, another reference with the bird. Oh, my God. Oh, what's going on over here? They keep knocking me off.
Mo Sislak.
That's right, I'm a surgeon.
Come on. Got me stuck over here.
So what do you want here? Appendectomy, lipo, or the sampler? That's very a surgeon.
Look, what if we gave you the name of an unlicensed surgeon?
Oh, that would be heaven. Mo Sislak.
That's right, I'm a surgeon.
555-85-28. Another 28 code.
So what do you want?
Hey, look at all the silver tools that he got there.
Lipo or the sampler? That's very popular.
I want you to stick this crayon into my brain.
No problem. The old appendectomy.
Oh, check this out. I told you that the crayon's connected to silver, right? Big time. Okay. Look, it says silver and atom. Atom and silver. Atom and silver. Blue. Atom and silver. Atom and silver. See, Valentine's. Hearts. Hearts. Valentine's. That same week, maybe too. Same month. Okay.
Alright. Tell me when I
This guy's putting the fucking blue crayon back in his nose. Blue. See, I told you about blue.
Alright.
See, defense. That's what they scream at the Super Bowl. You understand? They're showing you references.
Extended warranty? How can I lose?
Crazy.
Perfect.
Sweetheart, a missing crayon could be anywhere.
Who wants lottery ticket?
Slim doesn't want me to do it.
Dad, how could you? We were connecting in such a meaningful way.
We were what? Yeah, which reminds me, I need to...
I'm just trying to see.
Oh, what's this? Lisa, I'm taking the coward's way out. But before I do, I just
The
want
cowards,
you
the
to
people
know
that sold,
you're
okay?
smart.
Those are the cowards.
See how amazing you really are. Oh, Dad.
Huh? Oh, you want a hug? Well, that I know how to do.
Trying to see if there's anything more to show here. No, peeps. So that is the end of that episode right there. Let me see what you guys are saying over here, baby. Today's your day, Roz Pinky, right? 2-7. You said 2-7. Where did I leave at? That's yes, I was referring to the Zodiac. Where did I leave off at with you guys? Okay. Let's see what you guys said. Pino says he'd be happy with $5. My stuff is wrapped up for a solar pop. What's up? Live in North Carolina, weather has been crazy. Stay warm, peeps. He was wearing a green tie, right, with a silver suit. Week 8 is starting February 16th. Yes. And remember, isn't that crazy? The last day of the snake year is on President's Day. And that's crazy that the president, that's president now, came out with a snake. Maybe we can even listen to that. You want to listen to that thing? Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find that snake. Snake Trump. Let's see. I'm going to play it so you guys can listen to this. It's just weird that this president just happens to mention snake here, right? I don't know if that was his first term. Oh, that was 8 years ago. So that was his first term that he did that. Funny enough, he had that snake speech or whatever, and he just happens to be president in the snake year. And when he's 47. But yeah, you can listen to it.
Tax Act wants to remind you taxes are due soon. Let's get them over with.
Who has heard
Yeah,
the
just
poem
listen.
called The Snake?
Yeah, listen.
So I have it. Does anybody want to hear it again? You sure? Are you sure?
Listen to his poem here.
So let's dedicate this to General Kelly, the Border Patrol, and the ICE agents for doing such an incredible job. Right? This was written by Al Wilson a long time ago. And I thought of it having to do with our borders and people coming in. And we know what we're going to have. We're going to have problems. We have to very, very carefully vet. We have to be smart. We have to be vigilant. So here it is, the snake. It's called The Snake.
Have a listen, peeps.
On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake,
Let's speed it
a
up.
tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake.
Frozen.
His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. The border. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk.
By the
She hurried
fireside.
home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I have saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me, heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in.
All right. That's your snake poem. I'm just saying, just weirdly enough, he came out with the snake poem, and he's Mr. 47 during the snake. Now, to me, the price of silver, right, has been suppressed. And once the snake sheds its skin, which is funny enough, it's the last day of President's Day, all dead presidents celebrating. The next day, we got the horse year beginning, Chinese New Year. And the day after that is Ash Wednesday. Okay, also in the 8th week. Ash. Funny enough, that 9/11 that I was showing you, right? That decode on the show, the guy had a fire jacket on, and the guy's name was Nash, which is Ash. So yeah, and funny enough, he's a fireman with the name Nash, which is Ash, and the horse here, which is the fire horse, is literally starting the second day on Ash Wednesday. Interesting. You said you lost. What has Nelson to do with Jeff? Maybe you need to go watch it from the beginning and catch on. What I said was I didn't connect Nelson to Jeff. I connected Nelson to Proton. That's what I connected Nelson to. I connected Nelson to Proton shining in 2026. And if Proton is backed by Silver, then Proton and Silver will be shining in 2026. Okay. The Jeff thing is if they talk about Jeff during the Super Bowl, the price can actually downfall, which will give us the bull run that we're probably expecting to happen on Silver and Proton. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. I'm just saying that a lot of symbolisms within that TV show were showing, pointing to Super Bowl. Remember, Homer screaming, defense, defense. They showed you the Fool's Bowl. I mean, again, this video might not be for everybody, and I understand it, and it's okay. Okay? This video is really for the ones that got eyes to see. Shout out to NEWTITAN888 again, representing. I didn't forget no Clinton's court day. I wasn't talking about the Clintons. Well, just manifest. Don't think about shit that you don't have. Don't think about shit that's making you upset. Just don't think about shit that is negative. Just think about all positive shit and overpower the rat year. That's what I'll say, Freddie. Okay. The rat is super smart. Okay. Maybe we put some buy limit orders at some low prices to catch it. Yeah, I guess you can. Hey, listen, the whole market could fall, and maybe Proton doesn't fall. I mean, look at the prices as it is now. I mean, Proton looks like it's already fallen down. The power that we know that Metallics can do in the near future and how Metallicus is going to be connected to everything, like, to me, the prices are already down in the gutter. It looks like a fucking market crash for Metallicus as it is. I mean, what? You're picking up nearly metal blockchain for 10 cents. You could pick up 4 for a penny right now. You can literally pick up 4 protons for a penny. I pick up every penny from the floor. I don't care. I push people out the way to pick up pennies right now. Okay? That you can't get it cheaper. You get 3 for $1. You got fucking the metal Dow is 3 for $1. I mean, you know, you could wait and see if the price is full, but at these prices, they're already cheap as it is. I mean, how much more do you want? Honestly, how much more do you need? And I'm just saying from experience, every time I waited for something to get a little bit lower so I can pick it up, it gets maybe $2 or $3 before my price, and then it just takes off. And I always miss the opportunity. So just understanding where Metallica's products could be valued at, and then looking at the prices today, we're already at a discount. If it gets cheaper, then, oh, God bless. But today, it's already at a discount. That's all I could say. No, you think Proton can fall to 0.0009? I mean, okay. I'm not worried about the price. I don't give a shit where the price goes. I don't look at price anymore, because I just know when they're building, Metallicus is building, and when they're ready to fucking plug in with every credit union around the fucking United States and the world, it's game time. And that's Noah's Ark, okay? That is the biblical Noah's Ark, is when all these little small institutes and all that shit plug in simultaneously, plug in the WebAuth wallet. That's when you're going to see biblical times, okay? Flood, tsunami, okay? Harvesting moon, okay? Bars also 1,000 ounces. All right. Yes. I was referring to the Zodiacs, blue bars. Yeah, you seen that house, right? That shit was crazy, right? I didn't even notice any of those parts, but I just literally freestyled it. I didn't mark out anything. I just let the whole shit play out. I'm probably going to get a strike, but whatever. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, I'm on a level like I almost might have to just calm down on these videos, because this is way too open right now. I don't want to slip up and say some shit that's going to put me in a shitter. But I can't be stopped. I cannot be stopped. I don't care what anybody says. I'll fucking face anybody that's on YouTube, any influencer that talks about crypto. If they want to, send them my way. I'm ready. Armor in hand, silver in hand. I'm ready. We are entering a Wyckoff. Okay. Yeah, send some love at I Told You So. We're both wallet, baby. Wrap it up. Yes, the number 177 often seems as an angel number, signifies spiritual awakening, inner wisdom, creativity, and the manifestation of dreams, urging you to trust your path and intuition as you aligned. As I say that, again, I'm going to repeat this again. Back to the Future 3 was all about aligning, okay? Having faith, having hope. Marty had to go inside a DeLorean and get pushed by a train. He knew the end of that track was not there. But he had to believe that he was going into the future and that bridge was going to be there, built already, okay? You had to believe that already. If not, you didn't believe it, you're going to be winding up into the ravine. You understand? And it was funny because when he actually gets onto the bridge, you hear the 3 knocks. Boom, boom, boom. Funny enough, they were showing that FIFA trophy with the 3 clicks. Click, click, click. And then he gets onto the bridge with the boom, boom, boom. There's your 3 boom, boom, booms. Okay? And then when he actually got onto the new bridge, you can see the silver and gold bus coming. I think it's yellow and blue. And it comes and it destroys the DeLorean, funny enough. But you can go back and see. Go watch that. Today is 177, so spiritual awakenings. No, I wasn't talking about proton mail stock. I was just showing you that the mail is, we also know that there's proton mail. And then right after that scene, when they zoomed in on the mail, like Dropbox, they showed you the stack, the proton thing. Again, they're just trying to make a front. You know, the mail department, their symbol is the eagle, okay? Soaring, the eagle, the top of the bird, okay? The number 1 iconic animal for America, the eagle. On money, on quarters, the eagle's on quarters, the eagle's on silver dollars. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Sora. Black candles mean protection from bad things and banishment. Okay, maybe we're gonna ban this fucking suppressive pricing. Saturday's sequence frequency 17. What's up, Ahmed? We are in extreme fear right now. People are whispering about, oh, I'm not going to touch crypto, bro. I'm not touching that crypto, dark fucking blah, blah, blah shit. For the people that don't know, man, like I said, man, you got to understand the game of Monopoly. You do not win the game of Monopoly by fucking holding your money and keep going around the board. Keep being part of the program, going around the board, collecting your $200 and being happy. You never win Monopoly like that. The only way you win Monopoly is by taking your paper money and buying an asset, buying a house, buying a hotel, and putting it on there. That's the only way you win. The more assets you have, the more of a chance you will win the game. That's why I just noticed that before, and I'll not sell no more crypto unless I'm in an emergency situation and I need that. But again, I will sleep on the streets and eat out of garbage cans if I have to. I will hold on to my crypto because in the future, that's going to be the name of the game. Whoever has the most assets is going to be the most wealthy. Period. If you don't believe me, fine, boo-boo, then don't do it. Then don't do what I'm saying. I don't care. Tomorrow's sun, 2829. 2 plus 8 plus 1 equals 11. Pattern frequency sequence 111. Follow the numbers. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Pino. In Toronto is minus 20 Celsius with wind chill right now, minus 30. Damn, spaceman, stay fucking warm. What do I think about the Asian countries when it comes to... I don't know if this is going to be a power off across the whole world. I mean, you know, we can knock the power out over here in America. But, I mean, anything is possible. As long as you put your mind to it. That's right, buy crypto, suckers. Yeah, it's just a weird clip with the Trump and the snake. And just... The snake year has been one chaotic year. ICE and all this, right? They're talking about ICE and the borders and people letting snakes in, and you know the borders were open, and now ICE is trying to take them out. Listen, puppy, I'm doing a video and I'll take you in a few minutes, okay? Come here, come here. Come and relax. All right, cool, spaceman. He has one of his videos. It's okay, rolling blackouts, not a whole world at once. Yeah, could be rolling blackouts. Remember, there's been blackouts around. You know, news going around certain places and stuff. What's up, Papa? Hold on. Okay, yeah, he said it at many of his rallies. I was just thinking to see how many times did he say it. Did he say it 8 times? I wonder how many times he actually said that speech. And I can't, this phone right here is a better phone to check. So I can't check right now, but it's all good. Maybe somebody can look it up. Look at how many times Trump mentioned that snake poem, how many times he said it, and what dates did he say it on, and what year. This was 8 years ago. So 8 years ago from 2026 is 2018. 2018. 2-8 is in there. Hello, 2-8 and 1. 2-8 and 1. That's February. That's tomorrow. 2-8, and then the 1 is the year. 2026. Oh boy. Let me see something because it shows it says April 29th. This was aired on April 29th. Funny. 2-9 is 9/11. 2017. It's the horse year. 217. The next day. Then right after the next day of the motherfucking snake year ending. Snake year ends on 2/16. Horse year begins on 2/17. As you can see, that was the date there. That was the snake bullshit there. Sweetie, I'm going to call you back in a few minutes. Okay. All right. Dun, dun, dun. So, yeah, that happened. And just funny enough, 217 and 2-8 anyway, right? 7 plus 1 is 8. 2-8. That could be Super Bowl. I don't know what goes on, but I don't know if that was the same date, but it's the same year, though. Obviously, they played it, and this guy ran and posted it. It's got 6.9 million. Oh, it's CBS. It's the news channel. So 47, yep, 4 plus 7 is 11. Yep, another 11, another 1-1. Rolling blackouts will start in Asia. Then Europe will report blackouts. Then North America. Few years ago that happened. Snake BTC, it bites and goes to 0. Could be. Bitcoin maxis are trying to scare everyone to F-files. Ross Pinky, I was the snake since 2017, and now Illumina will become the horse, the 4-horse. I won't burn because angels on fire. On the fire don't burn blue. Positive reinforcement, yep. Angels don't burn. We're going to be a team service for 2 weeks, then pop in my opinion. That could happen. We can actually, like I said, if they talk about some shit on Sunday, tomorrow, market could fucking tank all the way up to the end of the snake year. For the whole week, the market could tank. But me, I'll be waiting for the bounce back because I know that this shit is going to bounce back. I went back to that show. Like I said, I was going to eat pizza. I decided to come back upstairs and use the bathroom and wash my hands. And that show was playing on TV. And I caught it like the last 5 minutes of ending. So I was able to rewind it. And I came upstairs for a reason. That's what I feel. You can all think what you want. By loan or XPR? I like both of them. Why not both? Yeah, I'm not talking about Bitcoin and VM. Not for this episode. What do I think about BTC? I think BTC will be XBTC. That's what I think. Will be crowded. 217.26. Fire halo in the sky. Yeah, that's the fire ring. Fire ring. Remember, I even showed you the fire ring in that show. 80 miles per hour. Yes. 88 means wealth. And remember, we also talk about the 8. The 8 can also be 3-3. If you split the 8 down the middle and you flip them, you get 3-3. Okay. Is Judy Shelton the next Fed chair? Not sure. Yeah. You win by taking risk and rewards in Monopoly. Hell yeah. Pull up snakes and forks. Forbes. Oh, pull up snakes and Forbes magazine. Hold on, let me see here. Snakes and Forbes magazine. Okay. Snake and Forbes. Represents Amazon. Crazy. I believe the silver price drop is an opportunity for those that missed out. I mean, it gave you like a little test, like, you know, like, oh, we broke 120, guys. Hello, look at me now. Look at me now. Then he comes back into the classroom, and now he's talking to everybody. Yo, believe in me, believe in me. Everyone's like, oh, chill. You reach your top, yo. You reach your moment. You already had your moment. Staying away from it. Everyone's got their eyes on the shiny prize, diamonds and fucking gold. Me? Keep your fucking gold. Stick it up your ass. I don't give a shit about gold. Fool's gold. I don't want anything that's attached to fools anyway. And diamonds can be made in the motherfucking lab, okay? Diamonds don't mean shit to me. Everyone's celebrating about how the Ripple Ledger is tokenizing diamonds. And I'm like, who gives a shit? Unless the symbolism is diamonds equals silver. Right? And if Proton is going to be running most likely on the Ripple network, then it makes sense that silver will be connected. How you doing? Like I said, everyone's distracted with the shiny shit. Diamonds and gold. Look at this poor guy. He's begging me to come out. Huh? You begging me to come out? That's a decode dog right there. Go watch The Grateful Dead. Ripple? The song? You see this guy right here. This is the guy you'll find. Right? Do 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 do. That's Max, everybody. He's connected to Marshall. Let's see. What do you guys see Trump reciting snake poem 6 times? 6 times. 6 times. Sorry, hold on. The only thing I can connect off the top of my head with 6 is 3-3, because 3 and 3 is 6, and March 3rd is the end of the Chinese New Year celebration. Silver to 50, gold to 3,000. Could possibly be. Eddie Bell, you got it figured out. Silver, great job. April 29, 2017. Yeah, I guess so, because that's when CBS posted it. Okay, it was the 29th, the 23rd, or February 23rd, 2018, and then July 27, 2021. 627 221 April 429 217 February 23rd is 525. That's the quarter. Ash Wednesday is the 49th day. I don't know right now. I would have to keep looking at the numbers and stuff, because then after that I would have to actually go into the dates and see like what other stuff happened on those dates, you know what I mean? And see if there's any type of other connections. That's how I kind of do it. But I can't do it because I'm on the phone that I would be searching on. We need liquidity. Remember what it said on there? Desert breeze. Remember on that Simpsons app we just did it right now? It said desert breeze. Desert means dry liquidity. So if Marshall came out with a new program, right, for Bitcoin, and everybody sells their Bitcoin, and then they come over to get the XBTC, he's about to suck up all the people that believed in Bitcoin. They're going to probably wrap themselves up with XBTC, knowing that that system is compliant. That system doesn't fuck around with the dark web and all that other shit. Okay, because you're compliant and your name is tied to your wallet and your coins. So if you're moving shit from the wallet, they're going to know that you're doing some dirty shit. Do you understand? So if you have XBTC, then most likely you will be in a compliant state. Okay, you'll be able to rock with the big boys. You won't be able to participate probably in no dark webs and shit like that. I'm maybe sure you could, but if you do, your name is attached. You're attached to the wallet. So that's the XBTC. Zanga said that there was a proton sign lit up at the Olympic ceremony yesterday. I did not see it. I didn't get to watch the whole thing. I just seen a quick look. So good catch. Exchanges bought BTC at the same time for last run. So, and then look at this. You have all these exchanges. I like you say that. You have all these exchanges holding on to something that could be linked to something dark. You think these exchanges are going to want to hold on to something like that? They're already nervous about trying to sell XRP and all this other shit being tied up with lawsuits. So imagine holding a motherfucking coin that you think that was connected to some type of, driving in traffic. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And I don't think the exchanges are going to want to hold on to that. What happens if they all call up Metallica and be like, yo, switch my shit, wrap my shit up now. I don't want my exchange holding on to any darkness shit. I'm just saying, could be a possibility. And then all that money that's into Bitcoin, fucking the Noah's Ark and floods the WebAuth wallet and Metallica's ecosystem. How about that? How about that? While everybody's holding XRP, waiting for that liquidity to pour in. No one's going to be wrapping their Bitcoin in XRP. They're going to be wrapping it in XPR in Metallica's fucking place. Hello? I told you, they're all the money. Okay? Marshall is not stupid. He'll probably save Ethereum too, because how many fucking NFTs and all that other shit are through the Ethereum network? Now, why burn it when you can suck up all that liquidity too? Like I said, the game is to make it look dry as fuck, okay? The game is to make it look at dry as fuck. And when you're trying to make a transaction, not to get vocal, but if anybody has kids around, kind of pause this for a minute or get away. I'm going to say something. You know, when the vagina is dry, right? And you're trying to make a transaction, right? There's a lot of friction going on. It's not going to be smooth, all right? Just like somebody had said that they were trying to cash out on the Metallica's network, and it was taking them a couple of days for them to get out, I don't know, 20 grand, when he was like, I was in Bitcoin or whatever, or XRP, and I was able to, take out whatever, 1,000 grand. So just on that reference, he was trying to say that there's no liquidity in Metallica's and that they suck, and they're no good to go. I'm just saying there's a game being played and they're not stupid, okay? They're building arcs and they're building rivers, okay, that are connected to the floods. And all those rivers, remember? Hold on a second. Hold on one second. I want to pull out the Bearable Guy riddle right now. Bearable Guy riddle, where are you? Bearable Guy. Okay. Bearable Guy, right? And then I tell you, this is the Bitcoin, okay? BTC, remember the yellow, BTC is leading, right? Didn't say the US dollar, all right? Proton is the US dollar, and then all the liquidity, see how Proton is here, riding the system in, okay? There's your boat in the ocean because everyone's holding Bitcoin. Everybody believes it. The liquidity in Bitcoin is heavy. Countries are using Bitcoin. Understand that. proton, okay, they're going to create rivers. Look at this, like little rivers that connect to the banks, okay? Along the walls of the rivers are banks. This could be little rivers of flowing, okay? Rivers connected to the main liquidity. So when proton is ready, it's going to open up river banks, and let all BTC liquidity wind up pouring in. All right? Get ready for the WebAuth wallet. There's your W, WebAuth wallet, where Bitcoin is held, where Proton is held, where XRP is held, and where the new dollar will be held. Okay? So that could be a very interesting turnaround. My dog's been ready. My dog's been saved and ready. $50 Proton. Let's go. Key date 17/4/3/29, 8/12/26. 4/3/29, 8/12/26. In some Resident Evil game clip, a whole zombie apocalypse shit. There is donut shops and the rocket, rich clothes shops, all in lights. I just got to send it to you for your decoding. All right. On Twitter, you can send it. It says 4/3/26. Trump recites snake poem on these dates. Okay. Got it. Oh, September 20th, 9/22, 9/11. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. I don't know if I can still, okay. Yep, we're already winning. Sit back and wait. Physical silver, yep. Types are selling fake diamonds. Slavin, cool catch. 2017 Spider-Man game had mask on it. Yeah, my boy's a beautiful boy. Thank you. Yeah, we all love Max here. Max with my wife now. Keeps coming over here and poking me. Thank you, guys. During the Olympic openings, they show Proton symbol. Oh, there it goes. Somebody else seen it. So listen, then you know that we're fucking close then. All right? Everybody, thank you for adding all your value and your content. Look at that. I missed it and somebody's seen it. So we got protons in the Olympics. Lisa over here is talking about swirls. I remember seeing a swirl on the floor. BTC will be running on the metal blockchain soon. Yep. BTC going to 0. Don't simplify 33 because it's a master number. Frequency say at 33. All right. I'm just saying what I noticed. I just noticed that 33 could be 8. What up, Maxie? Yeah, they've been showing a lot of 888 comments and coding. Even when they were telling you to text Trump during the elections, he had 88 on his code there. I'm sure it'll bring all the liquidity to metal. It's another reason I think it will be at least 2 weeks or a little more. We need a new Fed chair. Yeah, my dog, he wants to go out. That's what it is. Grab some tissue for your issue, Matt. Yeah, so trading go and banks holding BTC, they will need metal and proton to stay compliant. Literally all the money. This is also why Michael Saylor would use BTC and proton to save his company. Yes, I read that too today. TLV is bigger than the market cap, so true say metal is a contender. Ross Pinky, we love you too. Enjoy your meditation. Marshall did really build that ark. And the flood means a biblical time. I mean, hello, the Pope got a horse named Proton. He's showing you the horse here. He's showing you purity with a white horse. The Pope. Biblical times. Noah's Ark connected to the church. The Pope, Proton. Church, Noah's Ark. Flood coming in. Flood coming in. New York was very restricted because they don't want people getting rich. It's a very democratic state here. They do not want people getting ahead. Do you understand? They do not. This is why I believe New York was one of the last states to be even tapped in. We're still not even tapped in yet. Still can't even use all the features because they don't want you being part of the system. Because if it was a scam, if everyone's like Proton and fucking Metallicus is a scam, they'd be letting everybody in using their shit. You understand? Get all the money and then rug use. If you still believe that, bye-bye. Yeah, jamming on Pink Floyd. All right. Sending love out to Ross Pinky, Marshall the Ultra Legend. Who sells those socks, Cap? I'm not sure what you mean, Matt. You talking about my hat? Denmark in the building. Instant enlightenment. Ross Pinky. Bring again later today. Much love to you. Yes, Trump represents the 88 frequency. Did anybody see the NFL Honor Show? It had the background of the bridges in San Francisco with Metallica's colors. Yep. I mean, Metallica's colors is right there in the Super Bowl logo for the Super Bowl 60. Yeah. Well, you know, the San Francisco is being played in San Francisco. That's why they have the San Francisco Bridge there. Okay. This is why we have the bridge. Could be meaning Proton. Okay. That's the ultimate bridge. Everyone thinks is XRP going to be the bridge. XRP is not even moving faster than fucking XPR. I don't understand how people could keep fucking saying it and repeating in their fucking dumb mind. Excuse me for using that word. I will not use that word again. For people that are sleeping, that don't have their eyes open, I don't understand how you could keep saying that XRP is going to be the ultimate bridge when it's not even fucking faster than XPR. It's not the fastest coin. So why the fuck would XRP be the only global connection? It's not mathing. The math is not mathing. But anyway, let them carry on and let them continue to do what they do. Must not buy Metallicus, but he will be using it. Finally got to the bottom of all these comments. Finally. Buy XRP and XPR. There won't just be one. Wyola. Wyola's back in the building. Hey, Wyola's in the building. How you doing, Wyola? Nice to see you, but as you can see, I'm getting phone calls. I need to answer some people back. I need to take this dog out. He's probably desperate at the moment. I don't know why, but I just took him out before the video. Anyways. Oh my God, he's leaning over here. He's waiting for me. Max, you waiting for me? Say goodbye to everybody, Max. Tell him to go watch Ripple, The Grateful Dead. You ready to go outside? You ready to go? Let's go. Let's go. All right, everybody. Yeah, he's pissed off. He's got attitude, this dog. He's definitely got attitude. You mad? You ready to go? You ready to go? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. All right. Give me a down. Give me a down. Now. Good boy. Sit. Good job. Give me a paw. Good boy. Show them you the man. Now go sit. Go kiss mommy. Go. Go see mama. Go. Go see mommy. Go kiss mommy. Go. All right. Anyway, just wanted to show you a little bit of my dog. Give him a little, make him feel wanted over here. That would be the top asset. Yes. Okay. Remax. Guys, have a beautiful day. And like I said, I don't want to put fear into anybody. As you can see, my fucking, you can see my Phoenix. You see my Phoenix? See the Phoenix there? By shells. The clam shells. Where's mommy at? Go see mommy. Now, go see mommy. Okay. This dog ain't even listening to you. He's over here with daddy. Your message, I see your messages, Ricky. It says testing, my messages won't appear. I see them, maybe you don't see them. Yep, he has the werewolf colors. He's black and white. Pure black and white, baby. Like he's biting me. Biting me, biting me. Babe, just save your breath. He don't want you. He wants me. Take care, guys. They sent me something on X. All right, I'll check out the DMs. Let's check out the DMs. Again, like I was saying before, just please, I don't want to put fear into anybody, but just be on the safe side, okay? Get a few candles, get some batteries, charge your phones. You know, get one of those chargers for your phones. Put them in a Faraday bag too. Who knows, bro? Because they could literally hit us with MPs and knock out the power. And this could be a time also where metallic. All right, look at this. If they talk about the Bitcoin situation and shit, right, connected to dark shit and driving in traffic and all that other shit, people and exchanges and everybody who's holding Bitcoin is going to want it to wrap it into something that's compliant and safe, okay, which could go straight into metallic and shit. Now, if they knock out the power as well too, or all that, who knows if people's wallets will get fucking wiped or whatever the case is as well too, right? What if Metallicus's wallet doesn't get hit and everybody else's wallet gets hit at the same time as well too? That's going to be another fucking push to be like, yo, the Web-Off wallet's the shit. Everybody that had their assets on there, everybody had their XXRP, everybody that had their XXLM and whatever other coins that are wrapped in there, whatever was in the Web-Off wallet was all saved. Wow, I need to get a motherfucking Web-Off wallet. And that's how you do it without spending money on advertisement. You understand? People are like, oh, we need to get this out there. We need to advertise. No, mother flowers, you don't. You don't understand the game, baby. We're not going to spend money on Ripple's already advertising themselves, okay? So Ripple's already known. We're working on the background. We're the old man and the Wizard of Oz behind the scenes. You understand? Nobody can see us. Just like you don't even know how your money run when you spend your credit card. You don't know who's moving that money. All you know is that you're able to go into the store, swipe the plastic, get your purchase, and move back to the fucking, and move on with your day. You have no idea or no business knowing how that money moves. And you probably won't when it comes to Metallicus and Proton. Understand? They're that small. The atom is that small that you won't even notice it pushing all the money. Say what the fuck you want. Do whatever the hell you want with your money and your assets. This channel is not about persuading you. I'm just sharing my vision. That's all I can do. And I understand that some people won't be able to see my vision. And that's okay. Because in the near future, you're going to have your eyes open more wider. And you're going to see that everything I said starts to make sense once you start opening your Kundalini. Funny enough, so weird that I'm not even thinking about it. I just did those videos with the dog and the eyeball, and then I got this fucking bear right here in the middle of my Kundalini. Got that bear energy, the protection, the hibernation. This is weird how everything works out, huh? Let's see. Ball of love. Yeah, have a great day, spaceman. All good. Proton Rick. Have a good day. Original words of Drake's song. Yep, starting at the bottom. Now we're here. As I said, baby. I think I even did a decode on that shoe. I even think I did a decode on the video. I could go back and look. On the music video, I started from the bottom. I did do a video because they were even showing bowling in there. Like you're starting from the gutter, right? Bowling equals gutter. You know, that's a connection there. I know I did that video. I'll go look back now at it. Like I said, just don't be fearful. Whatever they're showing you on TV is trying to put fear and scare you out of all your assets, okay? They want you to be scared out of all your assets, okay? They want you spending that paper money. That's the only thing that makes the world go around, right? If you all stood home and sat in your houses for 5 days and did not spend money, this is how we take the fucking people down. But we're too busy spending that cash out here, too busy chasing that paper. Don't work harder. Work smarter. Cold storage. Yeah, good advice. There we go. The ARC is Tangent Wallet secure. Go talk to Vail. I have no idea. I don't touch Tangent Wallet. What I use is the Bitcoin. No, I use the Metallicus WebAuth wallet. That's my main wallet. And I use Trust. Those are the only two wallets that I use. I don't use any of those other third-party wallets, Decent or Tangent or whatever. If you want to use Tangent, go on Vail's channel. Ask him. He'll give you a discount code or whatever it is, and he can explain to you better about that. The only wallet, again, that this channel uses is the WebAuth wallet and the Trust wallet. I do have a ledger that I have a few tokens on, but for the majority of my tokens, they're in a safe haven. All right, bro. Shout out to your doggy too, Spaceman. I love your dog. I seen him in the snow too. I feel that WebAuth wallet is safe. I feel like the Bearable Guy riddles, they're showing you the castle with BTC, the dollar, and the purple XRP riddle. I believe that all those coins will be in the WebAuth wallet. I believe the WebAuth wallet is the castle, is the authority. WebAuth authority. Okay? That is, in my eyes, authorized. People say authorizing. Okay, I think authority. Just like a castle that holds gold and silver assets. Just like the WebAuth wallet will be holding tokens that will be backed by gold and silver assets. Okay? That picture with the person on the strings and the puppet, if you're not inside of the castle controlling your assets, you will be outside of your WebAuth wallet being controlled by the bigger elites. Okay? So either you can control your own, right? We said ownership. We just did the video on The Simpsons. They're talking about ownership being in the castle. Anything that's outside of the castle is a risk. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day. Love you, friend. Have a great weekend. Yep. WebAuth wallet has the technology that makes it cold storage. And there you go. And there you go. Your WebAuth wallet is your hot wallet and your cold storage, okay? And look at this. WebAuth wallet is your hot wallet and your cold wallet also. What color is hot? Red. What color is cold? Blue. Blue and red makes purple. Do what you want with the information. And I keep noticing I keep doing this and people are going to be like, is he part of the fucking Illuminati? No, I'm not. But you can think whatever the fuck you want to think. I'm glad it's starting to make sense. I mean, I have a ledger, at first when I was into, XRP and heavily into XRP, yeah, I got like 3 ledgers over here. But I know now where to keep. I know where I feel safer now, and I feel safer in the WebAuth wallet. You can say whatever you want about me, but I feel safer in the WebAuth wallet. I'd rather have my XXRPs in the WebAuth wallet than having it in the ledger at the moment. Because there's been a few times where David Schwartz have kind of mentioned about backdoor access. Okay? Backdoor access. So I don't want to find out what that means neither. I have no idea. I'm not going to scare anybody, but I'm just like, you know what? The WebAuth feels safe to me, and that's where I'll be. If I believe that that castle is the WebAuth wallet, then I feel safe there. Wyolo uses the Ledger too. I don't use nothing but the WebAuth wallet now. I don't use Ledger Decent anymore, only WebAuth. That's KYC. Yeah, but that's another thing too. Like I said, if you have it on the Ledger and stuff like that, if you lose those your key phrase, then you're not going to be able to get in. You're going to be wind up on TV talking about how you got $500 billion stuck on a ledger because you lost your thing. At least with the WebAuth wallet, if you forget it, your face, your biometrics is going to wind up connecting you to there. You'll never wind up losing your connection to your wallet, as Marshall says. Drake actually grew up 5 kilometers away from me in a very rich neighborhood called Forest Hills, where my house was worth $100,000. This was 3.5 milli. Sheesh. When Nano Ledger still has 1 XRP and 1 XLM on it. Yeah, because it holds it, right? Great end of the snake year. Yep. Love your shorts lately, showing metal stuff with great opening, cool sounds. Yep, there you go. Spaceman 2.0. Here's another channel too on YouTube. So click on, man. Get part of the community, yo. Watch everybody's shit. Watch everybody's content. We're all trying to bring you the light in all different ways and on all different levels. Spaceman goes a little bit spiritual and into the religion stuff with the Phoenix and stuff like that. So if you like that type of stuff, yes, definitely watch his channel. Simpsons Decode. Yeah, Freemason. He was on the island many times. Yep. Simpsons episode where Anna joins the Illuminati is a good episode. Microsoft put a backdoor into all software back in 2000. What if the web is scrubbed? Oh, listen.
You still making that video?
It's all good. Spaceman is the shit.
Video?
All right, guys. Time to get out of here. Got to get on with the day. I got to get my supplies ready, too. So, until later, peeps. Until next time. All love. Love you all, and I'm out.